And welcome back to the channel. On this video I'm going to be riding the King Bull Hunter 2.0, as you see it right there. And if you look around here a little bit, I'm going to tilt up to the sky. There's an airplane up there, but you tilt around looking, there's clouds rolling in. It's because we got a big major winter storm heading our way, and a lot of you in the country here are probably saying, yeah, we're getting it too. So yeah, it's going to affect like something like 250 million Americans. So that's a pretty good chunk of the population. So winter for me locally here, I'm in Germany. I'm in Germantown, Tennessee. Not in Germany. I don't know what the weather is there. But Germantown, Tennessee, which is basically in the bottom southwest tip of Tennessee. And so we're almost bordering Mississippi, and we're really close to Arkansas. So here's the what it says. We have a storm warning in effect. I'm recording this on Friday afternoon, a few hours before this goes into effect, from 6 p.m. until 6 p.m. tonight, which is Friday, until 6 p.m. Sunday night. And a potentially historic winter storm is expected to bring heavy mixed precipitation and life-threatening cold to Mid-South region. Residents should prepare for total snow and sleet accumulations between 3 and 9 inches and ice accumulations around 0.2 to 0.5 inches. Snow and sleet are expected to begin Friday evening, transitioning into significant wintry mix of freezing rain and ice through Saturday and Sunday. And why I'm bringing this up is because I usually ride every day. Well, I can tell you I am not going to be riding those days. I do have a few videos, a couple of videos that I have made ahead, but that's about it. So, provided I don't lose power, which is a good probability, because if we get a half inch of ice or more, which they're predicting to be here, we could have power outages for days, several days. So that's not good. So I'm wondering, first of all, would you ride your e-bike in something like that? Because I absolutely draw the line on conditions like that. Freezing rain to me is the worst. Sleet and freezing rain, like the sleet we're gonna get all of it, right? Snow, sleet, freezing rain. But it sounds like where I am here, we're mostly gonna get sleet and freezing rain and a little bit of snow. But there's no way I'm gonna try to ride my e-bike in icy conditions like that. It's not worth it. I'm not trying to prove anything or anything like that. I'd rather be safe. I have no reason to go out and ride in conditions like that. If it was just a couple of inches of snow, yeah, I would go out and give it a shot. I've ridden in snow before. That's not a big deal. But when it comes to ice, I draw the line. I don't know about you. Maybe you've got studded tires and you think they're good enough to get you through the ice without a problem. Even if I had studded tires, I still wouldn't do it. Then on top of that, you got cold conditions. Right now we're at 35, the wind chill's 25, which is not terrible, right? I'm obviously out here. It's kind of sun and cloud. The clouds are rolling in, but I can definitely feel that wind pushing me back on the bike. But when you add wind into that rain, and freezing rain I should say, and sleet and snow, and frigid temperatures with the nasty wind chill, then that's really bad. And I would not recommend anybody trying to go out in that. You don't have to, I don't know what reason anyone would have really to go out in conditions like that, honestly. It's not worth it. This is a road here that I'm going to go on here that's a 2-lane road going each direction, but there's no bike lane, so So let me know your thoughts on this weather conditions. Are you getting the storm where you are? Now you're going to see this video either Saturday or Sunday, I'm not sure. So the storm will already be happening. I wanted to get out here ahead of it because obviously, as I say, I don't plan on riding in it. And like I also said, as long as I don't lose power, I plan on trying to keep up with videos doing green screen until this passes. Unfortunately, even when we get beyond this storm, we're supposed to be gone by Sunday night. The problem is it's still going to remain cold for several days. And so the ice that we do accumulate or snow is not going to melt. So I don't know how long I'll be out of commission as far as riding the bike, because there's no way I'm going to ride in those conditions. It might take a week or more. It could be more than a week when I think about it, because I think it's supposed to be cold all the way, at least as far as I saw on the Long Ranger. It only went up 10 days. It was going to be cold all the way to Sunday the next week, so that's more than a week from the time I'm recording this on Friday. So I may not be on a bike for the longest stretch that I've ever gone, I think, without riding. Since I started the channel, that is. So it'll be interesting to see. We've gone the whole winter here without any issues. No freezing rain, no snow. Heck, at Christmas time it was 75 degrees. So that's how quickly things change. So I guess now we're paying for that nice weather at Christmas time. My face is starting to freeze up. I can feel out here even now. So I can't imagine. Like, they're talking about wind chills. I saw, I think it's Saturday night, like early Sunday morning. Now, minus 13, they're saying, which is Fahrenheit. And now minus 13 to some of you might sound like not that bad, right? But you got to remember that we're in the Mid-South here. I'm in Tennessee, the southwest corner of Tennessee, and they just don't get that cold here. It's just not normal. Normal temperatures for this time of year, the daytime high is supposed to be 51, and the normal low at night is 33. So they're talking about lows of 2 degrees, and then with the wind factored in, it's going to have a wind chill minus 13. That's pretty cold. But then other places, like up in Minnesota, I saw wind chills of minus 60. Who's going to ride their e-bike in that? I mean, let alone your bike having any damage done because of the cold. How about yourself? Any exposed skin? You're going to have a frostbite for sure. Probably instantly. My advice to anyone out there, don't try to ride your e-bikes or bicycles or anything. Don't try to drive your car even. Unless you absolutely had to go out for some reason, which it's a weekend, nobody should have to go out. Stay home. And just hope and pray like I am that my power doesn't go out, because then you lose your heat. And then you got a situation where pipes can freeze and burst and everything else. So I just want to get through all this. Makes me really think now I can't wait for spring. I wasn't anticipating this weather situation moving here to Tennessee, but here it is. I mean, it's even affecting folks in Texas. You know, it's not just here. Some places it could exceed two feet of snow too, right? So crazy. Now they're comparing this upcoming storm here to, I guess they had a bad ice storm, and this is long before I ever came here, back in 1994, and they're comparing this to that. And I guess that was a pretty rough one. I'm getting a good ride in now because, like I say, this could be the last ride for a little while. I mean, like I say, I'm willing to brave some weather, but not what's coming. I'm not gonna fight with Mother Nature. No way. I want to get over to the left, but there's a car coming. Okay, there they go. So let me know your thoughts on the upcoming storm. Are you prepared where you are for this, or it's already happening, so, or has already happened? It's in the process. It's probably doing its damage now. And how are you coping with it? Were you prepared before it happened here, or you just kind of let it come, whatever happens, happens? Whew, I can definitely feel that wind. 25-degree wind chill. Doesn't sound too crazy cold, but it feels it. But once you get out and ride around, you get your legs moving, it doesn't feel bad. The thing that always gets cold, though, your face, if you have it exposed, which I have my face exposed, and your fingertips. No matter what you do, it seems to be fingertips. You're probably best to wear mittens, so all your fingers are together. That probably help. All right, well, that does it for the calm before the storm, I guess we'd call it. So that's going to do it for this video. Before the big storm. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you would like to subscribe to the channel, thank you very much. Just hit that subscribe button. If you want to be notified as to when the next video comes up on the channel, just hit that notification bell. And if you want to leave a comment on this or any other videos that you've seen on the channel, go ahead and leave that in the comments below. Again, thank you for joining me on this video. And until next time, be safe, everyone, and keep your wheels on the road. See you later.